7 things I learned by scaling my wholesaling real estate business to over $100,000 per month. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I want to break down 7 key lessons I learned and exactly what they were so you can have the best chance and success at scaling up your wholesaling business to over $100,000 a month. Now, scaling up your business to $100,000 per month is actually simpler than most of the gurus and people make it seem. It takes a lot of hard work, but really, if you can learn these simple lessons that I promise you are really simple and you actually implement them, you'll have a lot better chance of scaling up your business. And heck, even if you haven't done a deal, these lessons are going to help you out a lot just by doing 1 deal and doing 10 deals, right? I always get asked, like, how do you scale a wholesaling real estate business to over $100,000 per month and start making millions of dollars in wholesaling? It's the same exact principles it takes to make $10,000 per month consistently. You just got to 10x the marketing and 10x the results. But what I want to do is really break down the 7 things I learned and exactly how you can do it, guys. I was able to achieve $100,000 per month at 21 years old, and I'm 23 years old right now, currently trying my best to scale it up to $1 million per month. But yes, I know it's going to take me some time, so I'm still in that journey right now. But really, I feel like I can tell you for the past 2 years, being at 100K per month, exactly what it's taken me to get that point and the lessons I learned. But before we break it down, do me a big favor, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and let's break it all down. So most wholesaling real estate gurus and coaches, you have to go on this crazy yacht or seminar or stage and pay about $10,000 just to hop on and talk to somebody on exactly how to scale your wholesaling business. And I don't do the guru thing, I don't do the coaching thing. So what I'm gonna give to you is something that I would have given if I was on a stage and people paid $10,000 to learn from me how to scale up a business. This would be my quote unquote presentation I would have given on the 7 lessons you need to know. So here they are. This first lesson is something I actually learned from the great Steve Jobs, and I implement this in my business and it helped me so much. Steve Jobs said, "Simplicity scales and complexity fails." And if you look how Apple's run, if you sort of run that like wholesaling real estate, that's what you're gonna do. Apple's not out here like Walmart. They don't sell a billion different things and then do a billion other things, right? They stick it to really 3 or 4 key things, you know, the iPhone, a Mac computer, a watch, and like AirPods. They have other stuff from there, but really they like to focus on 4 or 5 key things and get really good at that thing. I use that for my scaling and helped me out so much. I realized I'm actually really good at direct mail, SMS text blasting, cold calling, and pulling the best list possible. What I learned is doing 50 other marketing channels and doing a billion lists, that's not really what is best for me for scaling up my business. I did scale up the amount of lists and the amount of marketing we're doing and the volume and the VAs and everything, but I kept it very simple to the stuff that was actually making me a ton of money. This turned out to be a lot of high equity lists, a lot of tired landlords, and pretty much all the government lists. When you put them all together and you text a huge amount of lists, it's very easy to get the leads in and the volume up in your business. But because I didn't make it complicated, you know, I've tried the PPC, I've tried the Facebook ads, I've tried every crazy marketing tactic ever that's been sent to me, the RVMs, all this stuff. And really when I kept it to the things that actually helped me make $100,000 per year and just scale the things that worked even more and then go into other markets and just doing what was working, that simplicity helped me scale. The complexity is what made you fail. Number 2, this is a very important lesson, but wholesaling real estate is a people's business. What do I mean by that? We're dealing with people. You might want to think you're dealing with real estate, but you're actually dealing with people when it comes to wholesaling a legitimate business. When I'm getting a $50, $60, $70, even $80,000 wholesaling deal, yes, there might be an ugly house or a problem with the property, but in all honesty, the problems really arise from the person. Because of the problems of the person, that's why the property is ugly. You got to look at the cause and the effect. And when you focus on helping people with their problems of just selling the property for cash and you buying the property, the whole process actually becomes really simple. When you focus on people and helping them out with their problems and their problem properties, that is actually how you beat your competition and whoop their butts. In my 6+ years of wholesaling real estate, I've gone on so many appointments with other competition there or actually in the background giving other offers behind my back, and I've always been the lowest offer. There's examples sometimes where the average wholesaler was offering $200,000 for the house and I was offering $160,000. But because I sat down, I talked to the seller for hours on the appointment, cared about them and their issues, and gave them a solution right now, right then with speed, I was able to get the deal. Not because I cared about the property, but because I cared about the person and their situations they're going through. This is a big problem I see with so many wholesalers when it comes to their acquisitions and their scales. They employ sympathy with their sellers, which is good, but sympathy is just understanding it, but not really truly caring, but just being observant of the issue and acknowledging it to the seller. But I actually show empathy. And there's a huge difference between sympathy and empathy. Empathy is actually carrying in your soul what happened to the person. If it's a daughter that lost her mom, for 99.99% of people watching this, that is sad and heart-wrenching, and you can only put your heart out to that person and feel terrible that that happened to them. Unless you're a narcissist and you actually don't care about that, which 99% of people watching this definitely does care. If something terrible happened to somebody, you feel bad for them, you're gonna do well. For 99% of people watching this, you will show empathy, care about the people and their problems, and giving cash offers, and you'll win out and scale up your business. Number 3 here, never get comfortable or complacent. So many wholesalers will scale up their operations from making 100K a year to $500,000 per year and think, oh my gosh, I made it, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna just celebrate, I'm gonna relax and stop scaling up my business. And for most wholesalers, that's when they start failing, and that's when their income starts going down. You can't get comfortable with where you're at. Okay, I just wanna make $1 million this year, that's all I care about, and then I don't really wanna scale up anymore, and I'm okay with this, and I'm just gonna do the status quo. When you do the status quo and you don't look at the market conditions or what's going on with your competition or going on with your sellers, and really stepping away from the business and how it's truly working, that's when you start failing. You have to constantly be on your toes in wholesaling real estate. This is an active business, and if you got to care about what's working in your business, if you get complacent, you stop looking at the numbers, you stop looking at your KPIs and how your marketing's doing, that's when you start failing in this business. And I see so much of my competition who actually scaled up and did very well, but they stopped really caring about growing, and they stopped caring about the sellers, and they started failing. Lesson number 4, this is a huge one, but offers is going to be your most important KPI when you're looking at your business. When it comes to me making millions of dollars a year in my wholesaling real estate business, if I have a monthly meeting with my team, and honestly, I do care about how many deals we have signed and how many assignments and what the profit is, how the flips and how the stuff are going. I truly care about that. But the really, really deep important thing I really care about mostly is how many offers are we making? How many appointments are we going on? How many people are we helping out? How many leads we're getting right? Like, these are all important things. But really, for most people watching this right now, you are probably not making enough offers. Even if there's a little bit of interest with the seller, go on that appointment, hear them out on their problems, and give an offer to them. It might not seem like a deal now, but there's so many of these type of deals that my team goes on that I've personally gone on, which it was an okay deal-ish. I don't think it's going to be an insane deal. I didn't know if it was worth it going out there on the appointment, but we went out there and just made a lowball offer. And heck, we got it accepted, right? A lot of sellers might have a poker face, and they might not even tell you their true intentions and motivation or why they actually are looking to sell the property. And once you get that offer, that cash solution, they'll open up and accept that lowball offer. Focus on your offers. And I see so many beginners out here, not even when it comes to scaling a business, that they're not getting the first deal or second or third deal, and they're struggling to consistently get deals. They come up to me and they say, Zach, I'm struggling to do deals consistently. What should I do? I always ask them one thing, not what their marketing is looking like, how many deals they've done, if they have enough cash buyers. I just ask them, how many offers did you make this week? And for a lot of people, their face goes blank like, I didn't give any offers this week. I'm like, buddy, it's Thursday, and if you're getting 0 offers to your sellers, this is why you're not consistently doing deals. You have to consistently give offers to your sellers. You're not going to consistently get lead flow and deals done unless you're giving those offers out. Number 5, and this is really important, this is really similar to the offers part, but this is conditioning your seller. You have to condition your motivated sellers. If you do not condition your sellers to make a yes or no decision before you actually give the offer out, you're gonna lose out on these deals. Yes, I talk about getting deals all the time, talking to motivated sellers, and beating the competition. But beating the competition comes down to making the right offers and the right delivery. And if you go out here and don't condition your sellers, you're gonna get the worst answer possible in wholesaling, which is maybe. There's 3 specific ways a motivated seller will answer you when you give an offer: yes, no, or maybe. A yes is a deal, a no is no big deal because I could care less if it's a no because I can always follow up with them. But a maybe is really in that weird gray area where they're just gonna bid it up and you're never gonna get that deal. Remember guys, you know this, but time kills all deals. And you have to have an upfront agreement with your motivated sellers. Hey, Mr. Seller, before I actually go out here and meet you at the property, are you ready to make a yes or no decision on selling the house? I don't wanna waste your time or my time, and I just wanna go out here and see if you're ready to sell the property or not. Can you make a decision today on selling the property? And if they're willing to do it, it'll actually create that decision. It'll actually create some urgency from your motivated seller so they can actually make a yes or no decision on selling the property. Number 6 here, and this is actually a really important one. Don't care about your competition. I promise you, if you're watching this video right now and you think you have this crazy competition and everyone around the world is against you for wholesaling in your market, just stop caring about the competition. I really look at it as a Thanksgiving dinner. If you go to Thanksgiving dinner and you see this huge plate of food everywhere, are you gonna go out here and be like, this is all my food, I'm gonna eat it all right now? For most people in Thanksgiving, you're not gonna eat the entire plate. You just can't. Other people can go in and still eat it. You can get full till your stomach is full, and you're still not gonna be able to eat all the food for Thanksgiving because it's supposed to feed 10, 20, 30 people. Guys, I love pumpkin pie. I can tell you on my best day, if I ran like 10 miles that day, I could probably eat 4 slices of pumpkin pie before I give out. And what you gotta understand is there's 3 entire pies out on the plate right now. Don't act like you have to eat all the pie. Stop being greedy. Once you open your mindset to actually helping other people and focusing on the seller and not the competition, your mindset's gonna change and you're just gonna start focusing on the seller more, and it's gonna make you a lot more money. Stop caring about your competition and what they do. It's important to see exactly some tactics they're using and see if it's working or not, but focusing on them with the seller is not gonna get you anywhere. Number 7, and this is something that I've been dealing with lately a lot, but this is the honest truth about scaling up an operation. It will never be enough. And I want people to understand this, that wholesaling real estate, the entire real estate game, it's a game you can never win. It's like playing Call of Duty or Fortnite or any video game out there. You might win 1 game or 2 games, but you're not gonna win every single one, and you can only strive to be the best you're gonna be. And you can always be better. And that is a gift and a curse. The gift of that drive and hunger I have is I wanna make 10 million, 100 million, $1 billion in my real estate wholesaling business. But the honest truth is, you and I know it, it will never be enough, and us as human beings are always striving towards goals and surpassing them. Look at Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, even Tom Brady. Winning all those Super Bowls is just still not enough, and it'll never be enough for you. You have to learn to be comfortable where you're at now, understand the blessings you have in your life, and be grateful, and strive to be the best you can, but don't think that you have to constantly grow to become a great human being. The amount of money you make is very important, and I am all for making as much money as possible, but do not put your self-worth on how much millions of dollars you're making right now and if you can't bring it up or not. It's a game that's gonna screw up your mental health and screw up your happiness. Be grateful for what you have and strive to become a better person every single day. These are the 7 lessons I learned in scaling up a wholesaling real estate business to over $100,000 per month. And I'm excited to share with you exactly next year and the year after that, where I'm at then and how I can help you get to that level. If you guys got any value from this video, do me a big favor, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe. Go to freewholesaling.com. That's my free real estate wholesaling course where I teach you everything from A to Z, the entire wholesaling real estate process. And I'll see you guys soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.